And I feel like in that record, I just kind of talked about being a mom and coming from what I came from. I used to dance. Now I'm rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Not only am I a girl that is getting to a bag, but I also have a real life that I have to juggle.
So when did you know you was going to be a rapper?
I would say after I had him. And I had him at like 21. 22, turning 22. And like I said, like my mom used to work for the stores. She used to style people, this and the third. My dad, his name is Nitty. So he's the one that used to be, well, now is back with Nicki Minaj and all those people. So
the whole family.
Yeah, so I felt like this is something I grew up my whole life. I've been surrounded by the music industry. And I'm like, I used to play rap, used to be in the studio, this and the third. So I'm like, this is something I want to try. I think I could do it. And then I did. And I was like, at first I was playing. Then I was like, no, actually, I fuck with this. And then I turned around to love it. And I've been doing it ever since. So.
And I also feel like, I mean, like you said, you had your family and everything that could help you with that, but you lived a life already.
Yeah.
And that's good, I feel like, when you have stories to tell in your music.
Yeah.
What would you say has been like your most personal song?
Most personal song would be this one, Boy Mine, and the one before that, which is Been Poppin'. And I feel like in that record, I just kind of talked about being a mom and coming from what I came from. I used to dance. Now I'm rapping. Not only am I a girl that is getting to a bag, but I also have a real life that I have to juggle. So,
fun fact, we used to be neighbors.
Me, you? Where?
In Atlanta?
In Cliffside Park.
Oh.
Across the street from Nesanoco.
Yeah.
So the reason why I know that is because, not that I was stalking you, but the reason why I know that is because my daughter shot a video for you in your apartment.
Oh, yes.
Back in like 18.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was Kitty Walk.
That's
yes.
cute.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Which
Kaya
one?
Napri. She looked just like me. I'll show you a picture of her later, but
okay,
her name is Kaya Napri. But
that was like one of my first
It was in
songs.
it was beginning of your rap career.
Yep.
And she was so excited at the time, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, she lives right there!" Like
That's
we lived in the next
crazy.
building over.
Yeah.
How accepting were
That's
people
crazy.
of you early on, like when you decided you wanted to start rapping?
It was like, I don't think they was very accepting at all, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Because I feel like I was pushing this I'm a bartender role. And then when I was like kind of disgusted with that lifestyle, I just switched and started putting out music. I feel like for a lot of girls that was in the same limelight as me, like I didn't get no love at all. Like still don't to this day. But I feel like for like a lot of DJs and stuff, like I feel like people wanted to see consistency first before they could just sit there and be like, you're really doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was definitely a challenge to get people to understand that I'm rapping.
What do you think was the moment that you was like, okay, it's happening?
I would say when I did the song Thought Box. Which to this day everybody be like, you need to get back in your bag like that. And I'm like, I just rapped it. But I feel like that's when a lot of people were like, oh shit.
Right.
You did your thing on this. So she's serious.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was the moment. For sure.
I'm sure everyone knows this by now, but how'd you come up with your name?
I made my name. I don't know why people be thinking it's so crazy, but I just made my name because I am half Chinese. And people always used to call me Kitty growing up all the time because they would say I was mysterious, blah, blah, blah. That was the name I had. So then I just made a Twitter before I started dancing, and I was like 17. And I just came up with the name Chinese Kitty.
That
and
was
then
your handle.
when Instagram
So you just
first came out, I just kept that. And then what's crazy is when I started making a name, I changed my name to like China Hing.
Okay.
And they were like, no.
No. Go back to
Somebody
Chinese
told
Kitty.
me, no, I like the Chinese Kitty. You got to ring to it. And it's just been that ever since.